Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment from a weekly perspective on GBP, JPY? Now, on the weekly time frame, what we clearly know is that the market has created this beautiful impulse to the downside, followed by this nice retracement. Now, after an impulse and a correction, what do you expect? You expect the next impulse to the downside at least to start. Now, if we want to measure this retracement, what are we supposed to be doing? Taking our Fibonacci from the high to the low of the impulse. And what we can see that the market has retraced already to the 0.5%, so basically to the 50% Fibonacci retracement, and created a fake breakout of it. Why a fake breakout? Because, as you can see, the market has hit it here, respected it as resistance, then broke above, broke back below, went for a retest, and created the move to the downside, which is exactly what you expect when a market creates a fake breakout. So basically, to make the fake breakout, then go for a retest and be rejected quite aggressively. Now, from a daily perspective, what do we have on the pair? As you know, basically, we had spoken about it already. From here, we wanted to see the market make a nice move to the downside, and that is exactly what the market has given to us. So a nice impulse to the downside, creation of a lower low, and basically break of this very strong previous support now turned resistance. In fact, as you can see, it was support here, support here, support here, and all that support is now turned resistance at this area. Now, if we want to measure this daily retracement, what are we supposed to be doing? Taking our Fibonacci from the high to the low of the impulse. And what we can see that the 0.382 is lining up very nicely with this previous support to resistance, creating a nice confluence of resistance at this area, which is exactly what we would like to see. So everything is lining up for a nice move to the downside. Let's go see what we have from a COT perspective. So what hedge funds are doing on GBP and what hedge funds are doing on JPY at the moment. Now, if we go and see what is the situation from a GBP perspective, what we can see. Now, on the pound, we can see that with the last report, hedge funds have added another 1.9k short positions, adding basically to the already 7k that they had added with the previous report, and another 3.8 that they have already added with the report before that. So a lot of shorts getting added, and with the last report, we can see that they actually even closed 3.3k long positions. So hedge funds are closing longs and opening shorts on the pound, bringing net positions from the 35k that we had here all the way down to minus 12k. So GBP getting weak. And if we go and see what we have from a JPY perspective, we can see that with the last report, it's true. They did open more shorts and close some longs, but you still expect during a period of uncertainty that we still have at the moment money to continue to flow to the JPY as a safe haven, so we can still expect the JPY pairs to make a move to the downside. So how we will be approaching this situation on GBP JPY with students? Now, at the moment, everything is still bullish for us from a 4-hour perspective, so we still don't have our conditions satisfied for opening a short position on the retest of the structure, because as you know, we take the direction from the monthly, weekly, and daily time frame. And when it comes to entry, we need to have all our conditions satisfied from a 4-hour perspective, which at the moment we don't have. So we will continue to monitor price action inside of this area from a 4-hour perspective, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And if the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, then we will be taking a nice short with a very good risk to reward and good probabilities for this move to the downside. Our target, why it's this level here? Because in all of this move to the upside, there is one candle that is not related to the move, which is this red candle here. And we expect the market to go and hit this candle as basically the nearest demand area that the market has. So this is what we have. If the market remains like this, it will easily break to the upside. But if we will see a clear shift from a bullish market to a bearish market from a 4-hour perspective and the creation of one of our valid entries, then we will be taking this nice short position with students. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.